Hour together. So I hope you're having a lot of fun. Whether you're new to coin collecting, you can kick back, relax, and enjoy a wonderful education and the stories and the history behind every single one of these great sets. If you're already an expert, you can shop the entire line on our website at hsn.com. His last visit of the month. So wonderful time to celebrate. And we're going to kick it off with last of the Silver Kennedys 20 coin $half roll. So you're going to get 20 of these $half coins for a price break. This is going to be, I believe, the biggest discount of the hour. When we say price break, sometimes it's $5, sometimes it's $10. This one is $50 off our regular price. That's only as long as our quantities last. We do have flex pay for you as well, so you can space out your payments interest-free over the next few months. But this looks like a really great opportunity for all of our Kennedy $half collectors.
Well, you don't hear this very often. That's bell-like. That's the sound of silver. Because these are silver Kennedy $half. They stopped making silver Kennedy $half 50 years ago. Because silver became too valuable. For the longest time, silver was $1 an ounce. Well, it's not $1 an ounce anymore. And so because of that, they had to stop putting silver in all coins, let alone Kennedy $half. So we have sold a lot of these silver Kennedys over the years. And we sell them in essence for the silver value. And I traditionally have always done those. And when we buy these coins, we buy in essence the silver version, which is kind of the, just the old circulated, kind of dirty, dingy, but they're silver, very cool. So we did that. I've sold those coins for as much recently as $399, even $449 for a 20 coin roll, based on the price of silver, because they're so intrinsically valuable. Silver, over the last 7 or 8 years, has gone down by about 70%. So we are near 10-year lows, basically, in silver is where we are right now. We've had a little pop in the last 3 or 4 months, but it's still exceptionally low from a historic standpoint. So when I bring out the silver Kennedys and I give you a price break, that's spectacular, but there's a little something extra at work here. The United States government, when they made these coins, they were heavily circulated. But a lot of people put them away anyway. So when I happened to buy them this time, the guy that sold them to me sold me brilliant uncirculated coins for the price of silver Kennedy $half. So what I'm able to do is give you brilliant uncirculated Kennedy $half, check that out, in silver, as you can see, none of those telltale copper lines right there, in silver at the price of just the regular kind of junk silver Kennedys, and we're going to be able to give you the brilliant uncirculated version at no additional cost or charge. What
does brilliant uncirculated mean for anybody who's new?
It just means that it's got the original luster to the coin.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
So they're stunning. So if you look at this, when a coin is struck, and particularly a silver coin, as it's struck, you take this, and as I turn this, you see this, it looks like the spokes of a wheel going around that coin. When the coin is struck, the metal flows out of the die in a very specific pattern, and that's called luster. It reflects light in a very special way. So you take this, and these coins are 1965 to 1969. Now, you're paying $6 a coin. I want to put this coin right here.
Yeah, because you're getting 20.
You're getting 20 for
20 times 6 is $120.
Now, when I go to the nationally advertised catalog, they sell these, but they only sell the brilliant uncirculated ones, okay? And the brilliant uncirculated Kennedys, this coin right here, $31.50. All the other coins, $19.50 a piece. So the lowest possible numismatic value in the nationally advertised catalog for any of these coins, because they're brilliant uncirculated, is basically $19.50. Each. So $20 a coin.
Right.
So we're looking at a $50 price break on coins that are going to be $390 coin by coin at minimum if purchased individually from a nationally advertised catalog.
So why spend nearly $400
when you get it for $119.95?
When you get to be friends with Mike Mezak here at HSN.
Well, I mean, the guy sold me coins. I mean, there should have been a tremendous premium for the brilliant uncirculated, the numismatic component, or the coin collecting value, or the coin collecting component of this, but there just wasn't. I wasn't charged any extra, hence I won't charge you you any extra. So you're in essence paying for kind of the silver value of these coins. You're paying for the silver part of this, and I always do this so that you can hear that silver. That's the unmistakable bell-like sound of silver coins that you're going to have right here. But then you're going to get within that numismatic value that I got at no additional cost. So in essence, you're going to get at no additional cost. So instead of $19.50 to $31.50 a coin, you pay $6 a piece across the board when you get the entire roll. And you're going to get 20 of these brilliant uncirculated Kennedy half dollars. They're all going to be 50 years old or older, so a half century old. What
year range?
It's going to be 65 to 69 is what they're going to be. So you're going to get the Kennedy half dollars. You're going to get the silver Kennedy half dollars, 50 years old, brilliant uncirculated, $6 a coin. I guess to put it into even better perspective in terms of value. So let's take, for instance, a Kennedy half dollar, and let's just take a Kennedy half dollar that's just a brilliant uncirculated Kennedy half dollar from, let's say, 2012. I have in the nationally advertised catalog 7 1/4 a piece. You're paying $6 for those are coins from 2012. How about the coins from 2015 are 7 1/4 a piece. 2014 are $8 a piece. So we're talking about coins that are like 2 or 3 or 4 years old with 0 silver in them at $7 and $8 a piece. You're paying $6 a piece for 50-year-old silver Kennedy half dollars, and that's why this is always absolutely positively one of our best sellers. This gives you that opportunity. Look at those. You can see the luster there, and you have to understand. I've been handling these things for a month, okay? You know, our samples right here. The coins you get are even going to be better than these.
You won't get Mike's fingerprints on them.
Not only that, you don't have me, doing this all the time to them, you know what I'm saying, so that everybody can hear the silver in the coins.
They were still never exchanged in the public hands, right?
Sometimes they could have been, I guess, bank to bank. It's hard to say. Luster is the key, because there's no way to know whose hands the coins have been in. So we view it from a pure collector standpoint, so a condition standpoint. And when it has that original luster, that's what you look at, okay? When you see this, see where it looks like the spokes of a wheel? That is a brilliant uncirculated coin. Any wear that you have like this immediately begins to degrade the condition. Now, technically, this is brilliant uncirculated. That's still brilliant uncirculated. I can't say it's never been in human hands. It's in my hands, okay? But it's still a brilliant uncirculated coin. Any coin that has had any circulation of any kind loses its brilliant uncirculated luster almost immediately.
Yeah, would this be a good idea for a new coin collector? How do the Kennedy half dollars range as far as popularity?
Sure. Because I'll tell you what, great gifts for kids.
Oh yeah,
because they go, okay, first of all, you get to talk about John F. Kennedy. You get to talk about the intrinsic value of silver. Okay, you get to talk about a brilliant uncirculated. You got a 50-year-old coin, and of course, this year is a particularly popular Kennedy year because, of course, he was the president that sent us to space, and we're in the 50th anniversary of Apollo 11. A lot of Kennedy collectibles out there in the marketplace today of critical importance for you to understand. And as we're doing with this, these are selling extraordinarily well. So if we look at the quantity sold, understand, I want you to look at something. So let's say I sell 100 rolls. That coin's $31.50. The coin right next to it, $19.50. Remember, you pay $6, $6, $6. $31.50, $19.50, $19.50, $19.50, you're paying $6. What people normally pay for coins that are 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years old, you're getting for 50-year-old silver Kennedy half dollars. And then you have Kennedy, like I said, the president that challenged us to go to the moon. Yeah. You know, that famous speech at Rice University in 1962, where he says, you know, we choose to do this not because it's easy, but because it's hard. And that's what we did. And so we literally sent people to the moon with technology that the average cell phone today has more technology than what we used to send the guys to the moon. And this was the president that challenged us to do this. And this was the last circulating silver coin ever made by the United States government, is the Kennedy half dollar. Now, these are uncirculated coins within that. A $400 value in essence, at minimum, from a numismatic standpoint. You're paying it from a collectible silver standpoint at $119.95. $169.95. Look, at $169.95, off the charts, collectible, desirable.
And you get 20 of them.
Right, $50 price break.
$50 off our regular price. Now, the best time to shop is right now. You can go online to hsn.com. You can give us a call. We can process your order on 3 monthly payments if you prefer, or just jump right in and enjoy our great price break today. You have 20 gifts to share with your children and your grandchildren. If you had a birthday between 1965 and 1970, you could find your birthday, or maybe it's an anniversary, or maybe it was the day of your wedding. There's so many great reasons to start coin collecting. You don't have to have a particular reason. If there's something you love, whether it is the symbol, whether it's the year, whether it's the medal, or whether it's perhaps the message, there's so many great reasons to become a coin collector today. All right, we're going to continue our show to the First Strike Silver Eagle dollar coin. And this is, I believe, the lowest price we've ever offered. So we're down to $89.95. This is also the highest grade that is available, right? The MS-70.
Yeah, Mint State 70, what we consider to be a perfect grade. You were asking earlier, great gift coin right here. You know, this is the Silver Eagle. It's this storehouse, look, it's announced. Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act in 1986, creating the American Silver Eagle, and the most popularly collected silver coin in the world, that I would argue today may well be the most popularly collected coin in the world. You have 1 ounce pure silver. You have the 2019, this is First Strike, I'll explain that, certified absolutely perfect. And you have this, as you can see, from US mint sealed box. That's what this is, with the Silver Eagle superimposed with the green gasket. And I know that's like, oh, what, huh, what? For a lot of folks. In the coin collecting world, that's all a big deal. One of the things is you have the 4 major grading companies. And within those grading companies, there are special sections of exclusivity that are important. You have conditional grade, you have presentation issues. So when you see this green gasket here, this is exclusive to me. I'm the only one that can sell the PCGS green gasket. So it's a cool thing. It makes it even more collectible, even more desirable, because it makes it even more rare. It also makes it, from a collectible standpoint, that you get, you know, you're having the best price here at the price break of $89.95. So you get a 2019 American Eagle. You get it in certified Mint State 70 perfect. Like I said, sealed from a US Mint box, and First Strike. First Strike means that it has to be in the hands of PCGS within the first 30 days of issue of the American Silver Eagle. And that's what this is, and that's what you're going to get.
And I love that everyone's getting a price break today and 2 flexible payments. And I know you have another option coming up if you want more of these, right? Okay. Well, okay, that's what I have next, but we'll get there. Yeah. But as far as the viewers are concerned, this is one of the world's most popular silver bullion coins. Yes, it is. There's no doubt about it. Now, I want to point this out to the green box that you have right here. People always ask me, what is that? The United States government does not sell the American Silver Eagle directly to the American public. They only sell it through a series of what are called authorized purchasers. And this is the way they sell it to the authorized purchasers. Now, this is just an empty box. If this was a real box, that'd be very difficult to lift it, because it would weigh about 50 pounds. It'd have 500 ounces of silver in it. So they see the box. You can see this, United States Mint. This one's from 2017. It has a spot here where there'd be 2 white straps on here, which you can see on the coin that we put there, that seal this box. That's called a sealed mint box. These, we call these monster boxes. I'm going to go ahead and set this up right here, just like that. And so we have to buy these monster boxes. And like I said, this is just an example for this coin. So we buy these coins, we send them to the certification company sealed. They then open them up and grade them. So for instance, we get 500 American Silver Eagles. Let's say, and we talked about this earlier, someone who had cleaned the dies off just didn't do a good job wiping them off and left a little lint behind. Those 500 Eagles that came off of that die, none of them would grade Mint State 70. That have what's called a strike through on them. So even though they're coins that have never seen the light of day, that come in 100% mint sealed boxes, sometimes you have grading percentages that are down into the 5 and 10% range. That's why they may make 40 million American Silver Eagles this year, but there's going to be not even 1 million of them are going to be certified. So it's still in low single-digit percentages of coins that are going to be certified. And then within that, you have a Mint State 70 certification, which is even
even less.
Fewer.
Now you have the fact that you have the green gasket, which is exclusive to us. You have the special label, which is exclusive to us. You have the price break. Of course, we're going to give you a red oak presentation box. So many times if you buy coins out there, let's say you're buying coins on the internet. And let me tell you, if you're buying coins on the internet, it's the Wild West out there, folks. It's crazy out there. You have counterfeit coins. You've got people that are there and then a week later are gone. There's no return policy. You have it's the Wild West. And if you want to be a coin cowboy and get out there and ride around in the internet Wild West of coins, more power to you. I've found that even with my, half a century of experience in coins, it's a pretty rough ride out there. You can get taken pretty easily. That's why we've been here selling coins over 30 years.
Well, we're a reputable
precisely. So when we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, we're going to be here in 30 days. We've been here for 30 years, okay?
That's right.
So that's why we're able to do this. That's why it's important. That's why the exclusivity of this. I have the provenance. I sent this coin in. I certified this coin. This has never been out of my chain of custody, if you will, until it gets sent to you. So every single part of this, a step in making this coin and having this coin available to you is secured in every single solitary way. And it's critically important for you to understand what your opportunity is for you to be able to get that.
And describe the vision that we're seeing here and
well,
the
that was
symbolism.
designed by Adolf Weinman, as a matter of fact. He designed that originally and to put it on the Walking Liberty half dollar, which appeared first in 1916. Lady Liberty striding brilliant out of a brilliantly rising sun, as you can see, wrapped in the American flag that you can see right there,
beautiful.
with the bounty of America, in essence, carried by her. It was reprised in the American Eagle. The reverse, a beautiful shield eagle, as you can see, with the arrows of war and the olive branch of peace, designed by John Mercanti.
So you said this is probably one of the best gift ideas in the entire hour, and certainly it's going to be one of the most collectible and one of our most popular. We got the price break for $89.95. But let's introduce you to our next way to stay in the Silver Eagle dollar coin family. And what do we get next?
Well, what we have here is you have got the 2005 Mint State 70 Silver Eagle. And you have to understand, this is 2005 for $89.95. For $89.95. Like I said, we've got the auto ship component in that with the Mint State 70 American Silver Eagle. And the key to this is we have so many of the coins within this that are going to be pre-2009. That's the break point in American Silver Eagles. After 2009, the United States government started making significant quantities of American Silver Eagles. So you're going to be able to get this coin at $89.95, and then we're going to continue to auto ship additional years of the Mint State 70 American Silver Eagle at only $89.95. Absolute pure perfection of the American Silver Eagle, only $89.95, yet many years. So this is 2019. This allows you to go back all the way to 2005 at $89.95.
Do you get a different year every month?
You're going to get a different year every month.
How about that? And you can stay on auto ship as long as you want. You can cancel that at any time. So that's another great way to collect and space out those monthly payments. Okay, I think this is the moment that Mike has been looking forward to all day long. He was talking about this in the green room. He calls it his rocket set. And here's what you're getting: the 2019 JFK half and Native American dollar set at PR70. $149.95 is our price. We have 4 flexible payments for you, less than $38 a month. This is a brand sort of new configuration of 2 of, I know, Mike's favorite all-time coins. Tell us about this one, Mike.
Yeah, well, it's the rocket ship set. We may have one over there. It's the rocket ship thing that looks like a little rocket ship. It's going to be a little set. These are the coins from it. I want to talk about this just for a second. The United States government releases lots of different things, okay? And some of them are collectible, and in all honesty, some of them kind of aren't. And so they made this kind of little kiddie set that they did that was in the form of a rocket ship. And when we first saw that, I saw it being offered. It was you know, whatever. We didn't think it was any special deal in any way, shape, or form. And then we get it. And this little kitty set, turns out that it has the Kennedy $50, and it has the Native American dollar in it, like I said, in this little rocket ship thing. And the Kennedy $50 is special. It's a special finish coin. It's an SP, that's what stands for Special Finish 69. And in a non-proof coin, to be graded in 69 is absolutely, positively unheard of. And even more unheard of is this designation right here that is PL or proof-like. Okay, that is PL or proof-like. Simply doesn't exist. So we see that there's a very special set, and then that this particular coin is special to that set. So all of a sudden, like, okay, now we're interested. Then we look from the United States Mint and find that they only made 50,000 sets. That they only made 50,000 sets. Now we've got something that is ridiculously important. Now we've got, by provenance, by the fact that it comes out of the rocket ship set, the rarest Kennedy $50 ever released by the United States government. By the way, the rocket ship set is completely, totally sold out from the United States Mint.
Okay, and this is the rarest?
This is the rarest, by provenance, Kennedy $50. And you can see it has to be certified out of the rocket ship set. This kind of almost silly little kid set, all of a sudden is the single hottest set in all of collecting, if you will.
Aren't we all big kids at heart?
We are all big kids. But that's the way it is. Understand, because in coin collecting, it's all about condition and it's all about rarity. The single most important determining factor of value is condition. After that, then, it is rarity, it's mintage, it's population. And this set has got every single solitary part of that. They also included a Native American dollar. So this is the Sacagawea golden dollar, and every single solitary year they do a Native American dollar. And this year's was a play on the 50th anniversary of the Apollo 11. This is Marion Gilbert Ross, I believe is her name, is what that is. She was a Native American who worked for NASA, who was a brilliant, brilliant mathematician. And if you'll notice right here in the field, there's an elegant little equation right there. And that equation right there is the energy, or the velocity, required to leave Earth's atmosphere and go into the atmosphere of another planet. Yes, that's a beautiful little elegant thing. And so that's put in there, and then you see the rocket ship in there and all that. So that's why Kennedy is the president that took us into space, and then you have the contributions of Native Americans and that. So that's why they did these too. So now you've got, by provenance, the rarest proof Sacagawea golden dollar, Native American dollar, because this comes out of the rocket ship. And so anytime you have that kind of rarity, it is absolutely positively unprecedented in modern American numismatics. So we had a little set of these in the first day of issue. I had 900 of them. I had 900 of them, and we sold them out in 8 minutes. I have 700 of these. Now here's the problem. We did this set, and I did a set with just the Kennedy. We bought 7,500 rocket ship sets to do the sets that we're selling here at HSN. Keep in mind, 7,500 sets represents 15% of the entire mintage of the rocket ship sets. They are long sold out from the United States government, and that rocket ship set with that little rocket ship that you have in there, that rocket ship set is now gone up about 200% in the marketplace.
Do they still do the rocket ship?
No, they sold it out. No, they sold it out. It was a one-time only thing. Okay. So they did 50,000 of them. They're completely and totally 100% sold out. They're exploding out there in the marketplace. The prices are going to the moon, so to speak. They're going crazy. The certified coins, because what we've got is the highest graded certified coin. So now out of the 50,000 sets, there's just no possible way. There's no possible way to get more than a handful of these that are going to be SP69, and it's the PL. The PL stands for proof-like. And remember, we had proof coins. Uncirculated coins tend not to be, they're not proof. but they can be, if they're specially struck, proof-like, where you can still see that mirror finish. And so because of that, regular Kennedy half dollars simply do not have proof-like finishes. They simply do not have proof-like finishes. It's just not done. And so for us to get this in a PL, any Kennedy half dollar from any year in any grade with a PL is going to be a $100, $150, $200 coin. But now, you take the rarest Kennedy half dollar, okay, in it, and it's not just a PL, it's an SP69 PL. I have seen these sets selling for significantly more than this, other places, in a 68s, even 67s that are out there, and they don't grade this coin. They oftentimes only grade the Kennedy, because I think
those are so
that
beautiful.
The Native American dollar is going to be spectacular and collectible as well. We're going to put it in this great presentation set. But the key to this is the fact that it comes out of this crazy little rocket ship set that when the United States government made it, nobody thought it was any big deal. The thing that it comes closest to me is they did, starting in 2013, they did a thing called the Congratulations set. And in the Congratulations set, they just took a regular proof American Silver Eagle and they put it in this little package that said, congratulations. And you open it up and you'd sign it like a card and send it out. So you take a regular, from 2016, for instance, you take a regular proof American Silver Eagle. In proof 70, it's about a $179 coin for us, $199 coin. But if it comes out of the Congratulations set, just because it came out of that other little set, it's a $2,000 coin. And if we have it on HSN.com, it's $2,000, and I think it's a customer pick. If not, it's like 5 stars.
I just noticed Sacagawea's baby on her back.
Yeah. Jean-Baptiste is his name. Infant son Jean-Baptiste, yes.
Isn't it beautiful? I mean, the detail in these coins is just amazing, and that's because you're getting that incredible grade, that incredible quality, and you get them both for amazing HSN price today. Know that we have thousands of you watching and literally hundreds of you shopping with us every single minute. So if you can, go to hsn.com to place your order. You can give us a call over the phone. If you want to start coin collecting, all it takes is one, right? And you can jump in whether you like the symbol, whether you like the year, whether you like the story, or maybe you like the idea of the symbolism on each and every single one of the coins. But all it takes is that first purchase, and you can say you're a coin collector, right? You don't have to go to a class, you don't have to get certified, you don't have to go back to school. Anyone can become a coin collector today, and we can take care of you on lots of different options as well when it comes to your payments. We have 4 flexible payments of less than $38 a month, and you are getting both of these coins that you see here. The 2019 JFK half dollar and the 2019 Native American dollar coin. I wasn't even familiar with some of these series, but in 2009, the U.S. Mint began the Native American dollar program, and each year they have a new design to honor the contributions made by Native Americans and our American Indians. So if you or someone you know has some heritage or has some incredible history, or maybe you have a connection to JFK, or maybe it's a year that you would like to celebrate, maybe it's a graduation, maybe there's a birthday, maybe there's an anniversary this year, this would be a perfect time to go ahead and lock that in. We are giving you the velvet case.
Yeah. I'm trying to get an update here because I want to make this abundantly clear.
What we need to know.
The quantity that I have here that's left, which we're okay right now, is the last quantity I have at $149.95. Okay. I'll try to bring some more in. We've already accounted for 15% of all the sets in existence, okay? I will try to bring some more in, but the next price we're looking to play, $159, $179, might be $199. I can see this set at $299, $399, $499 as the popularity. Because here's the thing, the vast majority of people, because of the way this set was released, have no idea what this rocket ship set's all about. Okay, they have no idea what this thing was, because like I said, it was originally like a kiddie set, and so when they go ahead and do that, and then and it was not a thing until the Kennedy half-dollar was special to the set. It's not just a regular Mint State Kennedy half-dollar.
So you can't find that Kennedy anywhere else?
No, right now, the SP69PL is available only in the rocket ship set. We don't know, and all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere, and there's only 50,000. That's the key. So you understand, I mean, incredibly rare. In 2014, they did a 50th anniversary Kennedy set, and they did, what did they do? I think 100,000 coins, I think is what it was. And those coins are like $200 a piece all day long. All day long, and there was 4 coins in that set. Special edition, there was an SP, there was a reverse proof. They're like $100 to $200 a coin at the very least. And in 70, their best condition, were like $200 to even $300 per coin. This coin is twice as rare as any of those. As a matter of fact, the only coin that even comes close is the 1998 Kennedy half-dollar. The 1998 Kennedy half-dollar that comes from the Robert F. Kennedy commemorative set. They did it in a matte finish, like a special finish, just like this. In its top grade, that coin is, I don't know, about $600 or $800. They did 61,000 of that coin. This coin's only 50,000. And I can tell you right now that SP69PL, there's not going to be 50,000 or 40,000 or 20,000 or even 10,000 of the 69PLs. So you have rarity by the fact that it's the rarest Kennedy by provenance ever done anyway, because it's a special finish and it comes out of the rocket ship. Then you have the rarity of the grade that the SP69 with the proof-like designation, incredibly rare in and of itself. Now take that out of the rocket ship. By the by, you're still going to get the rarest a Native American proof dollar by provenance, that there's only 50,000 of these that come out of the rocket ship once again. And those are PR70 in the Native American dollar. We did a special label for this, as you can see, with a rocket ship on it, obviously, that you're going to have. So I sold, originally, I think we sold 900. It was 909 was the original edition of these. Those sold out in a single airing. I only had started with 750 of these. I started off with 750 of these today. That is my only quantity at $149.95. It is my only quantity at $149.95. You have to understand what your opportunity is on this. This is one of those, you're in front of the wave here, folks. You have got information that the vast majority of coin collectors, even dealers in the United States, have no idea. I had a friend of mine, one of the largest coin dealers in the United States. He literally sells hundreds of millions of dollars worth of coins every year. He says, I heard that rocket ship set. You want some graded sets? He says, I'll just call and order some and get them graded. And I said, you know, they're sold out. He says, huh, I didn't see that coming. You know? And it's like, well, yeah, they sold out like in 3 days. And he goes, I had no idea. And so now he's hunting for rocket ship coins. And then this guy's, and then all of a sudden now the dealers are onto it. And then as collectors, then the collectors are going to follow suit. Like well, you're ahead of that wave.
A ball rolling downhill. It's just going to get faster and faster. And isn't this wonderful that all of you at home have an opportunity to learn about these coins, to really understand what you're getting? And that's the benefit of having a coin enthusiast, an expert, and numismatist here in our studios. And that's Mike Mezak. So you can trust the experts that we bring into our studios, and you can trust HSN as being an online retailer that's been helping you and your family shop for over 40 years. We wouldn't be here if we didn't stand behind every single product that we offer. Today is the day. This could be your first step, or you could be adding to your collection, but by one simple action of picking up the phone and placing your order, go to hsn.com, you will be the owner of these 2 rare coins. You will own these. This will be part of your collection. You can keep them, you can gift them, you can pass these down from generation to generation. But if you think about, I mean, this is what coin collecting is all about, right? I mean, this is what makes a coin collector really excited to see something like this.
Well, you have to understand, when you get a coin that's the king of a series, so you have the Kennedy half-dollar, which is one of the most popularly collected coins on the planet. Now you've got the rarest Kennedy. Like I said, the fact that this comes out, that there's only 50,000 of these. It's a special coin. Then you've got the highest grade. Now you start looking at that, okay, if you're doing that in the Silver Eagle, all of a sudden you're looking at a coin that's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. You look at any of these coins, you know, you're looking at thousands and thousands of dollars when you're looking at the rarest of in the highest grade. But because we're in front of the wave, we were able to get these coins at what amounts to original issue price. We still had to pay up for a few of these that are out there. I can still do this $149.95.
But only for those As long as the quantities that we have,
yes, absolutely.
Right?
I can 100%. So I can 100% see me selling this coin set at $2.99, $3.49, $3.99 down the road. 100%.
So won't you be glad you did your shopping today? And remember, we also have those flexible payments at less than $38 a month. If you like state quarters, I mean like all the state quarters, tune in next. We'll be right back after a break with National Craft Month.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom.
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
And no interest.
Beat that layaway.
Coming up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood broil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. Never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
I never felt so good.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Mike asked me to do the most important job during this presentation, and that's to hold the magic box. How am I doing so far, Mike?
Doing great.
I don't know anything about coin collecting, but I know how to hold a beautiful keepsake collector's box, which includes, by the way, an entire collection of state quarters. Not just any state quarters, but all the proof state quarters from 1999 to 2009. It's at a price break today. We are $50 off our regular price and for flexible payments of less than $38 a month. But this is a wonderful way to kick off our sort of last 20 or 30 minutes of the show, because I believe this is probably one of the most popular quarters, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt. It's the most popularly collected coin in the history of numismatics.
Yeah.
Period. The United States state quarters.
People love the state quarters.
People love the state quarters. It made people crazy trying to get all the state quarters. Now, of the state quarters, these were the most difficult to get because these were the rarest. These were the proof coins. They only came in these sets. See, these are the San Francisco minute coins. We've talked about those. None of these were made, intended, or released into circulation. They only came in these sets, just like this.
So you get, what, 5 quarters in each set?
In each set, except for the last one, you get 6. As you get the 50 states and then the 6 territorial quarters that you have right there. So you get 56 coins in all. See, 1999 through 2009, they did 50 states. And the way they did it is they decided to honor every single state in the union on the back of the venerable Washington quarter, 5 states per year until each and every state was done. And then they added the territories in the U.S. protectorates that you see over there. Washington, D.C., American Samoa, Guam, Northern Mariana Islands, and so on and so forth. You can see the very bottom one with the 6 coins are down there.
Right there.
Yeah, right there. And so you've got all of those. So these are the proof coins. None of these ever released into circulation. So here's the amazing part of this. So when we were selling this originally, the 1999s were just ridiculous to try to get in the proof set. I sold many of these at $149.95, just this little lens right here. Many of these at $149.95. The 1999s were phenomenally difficult to get. The silver version of that, I sold tons of them for $599, $699. Well, I was able to find some people who put them away and now want to get some of the new stuff. And so I can actually do prices that are absolutely amazing. I'm actually able to do with this price break, I can sell you these coins for less than the United States Mint sold them to you in their year of issue. Now, these are all sold out limited editions.
Like less than $3 a piece.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, far less than $3 a piece. When you count in the boxes, it's $19.95 just for the box itself. So all of a sudden now you're looking at $129.95.
Yeah, you get 56 coins.
56 coins.
Under $150.
I'm going to make this easy for you in a lot of ways. I have my trusty dusty catalog right here. And if you look at these coins and you want to buy them individually, isn't that great how they come in that custom box? I want to go over here. So we're $149.95. You get 11 sets. So that's like what, $13 or $14 a set is what they are. I want to look at these. So if you go to buy these coins individually right here, those are the 6 territorial quarters. If you were to buy those individually, nationally advertised catalog, they're $6.95 a piece.
Okay, so that's a
6 times 7, 42 bucks.
Yep, $40 value right there.
Yeah, $40 value right here. Now remember, we're basically $129.95 counting in the value of the box. I want to go back to the 2018. This is the most valuable set of the bunch. It was the last year. They didn't make as many because they were getting ready to do this. This coin right here, that's the coin in the set, $25. 1850, 1850, 1850, 1850, and $25. Basically $100. So you're so the value of the set, the box and the last 2 years is $149.95. Well, the rest of the coins are going to be on average about $5 a piece. So each other additional set is $25. So there's $100, there's $200, there's $300, there's $350. As a matter of fact, you're right at $400 by the time you count in the price of the box, and I have it for $149.95. Now, you don't have to then, if you buy them individually, then what are you going to do with them? Then you got to buy a box, you got to buy a holder, you got to buy all these other things, and then what are you going to do? How about we're going to give you original government packaging and then that custom presentation box that you're going to see right there. With one single call, you get every single proof state quarter.
So what order are they in? It's not alphabeutical.
No, it's by order of statehood.
Yeah, the year they became
a state.
Became part
Pennsylvania,
of the Union.
New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, then you go right on down Massachusetts, Maryland. You're going to see South Carolina. People always put South Carolina further down there. New Hampshire, and then you go Maryland. You go, or Virginia rather.
Hawaii's our last.
Hawaii's the last state. And then you go to the U.S. That's right. You go to the territories and protectorates right over there. That you're going to have Washington, D.C. Now, each one of the states and protectorates got to decide what was on a coin. There are interesting things in here. Can we zoom in very tight on this coin? This coin actually was very, very, very important, and people didn't even know it. Washington, D.C. presented that design, and they put it on there. That is the very first African-American ever designated on a circulating United States government coin. That's Duke Ellington, it says right there on his piano. And there you're going to have that. And so you have that. It came out of nowhere. Nobody knew it, and there you're going to have it. And so you have all of these things, and that's why the state quarters were so popular.
Point
you go
out some
over
of the
here.
States. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you have Tennessee, one of my favorites right here. Tennessee. It is what you would expect it to be. Yeah, here's the Tennessee coin right there. So what you got? You've got music, you've got that. That is apocryphally Elvis's guitar, okay, is when they did that. They said we're going to put his guitar in there with that. And then you go on and do that. So you're going to have, and of course that's Ohio, that's an astronaut. John Glenn, okay, is clearly what that's going to be. You're going to have, how about this coin right here? This is Alabama. This is the first circulating United States government coin that has Braille on it. That's Helen Keller that you're going to see right there. It's spectacular. How about this coin right here? That's Arkansas. It has a diamond on it. You know why it has a diamond on it? It's the only working diamond mine in the United States is actually Crater State Park in Arkansas. You can go look for diamonds yourself.
How about
and you get to keep them if you find them.
I mean, that's why people love the state quarters. Each and every one has its own symbol representing the state, and it's a wonderful way to share your love of coin collecting with your children and your grandchildren. It all comes in this beautiful keepsake box, which I have to say I did a darn good job of holding on to the entire presentation. It wasn't easy.
Spectacular job.
Those quarters are heavy, Mike.
I know they are.
Oh, but it's a tough job. Someone can can do it like me. All right, coming up next, we have this incredible offer. This is uncirculated and proof secret silver bicentennial set. We've got our HSN price here of $79.95. What's the secret, Mike?
They're silver.
That's the secret.
Well, because most people have Eisenhower dollars. Everybody's got bicentennial coinage. They get it in their change, they put it away, they're going, oh, that's special. And then when they see me, they pull them out and show them to me, and they go, what's this worth? And I go, yeah, that's change, okay? Go ahead and spend that, because the things that they put into circulation were what we call clad. There's no silver in it. It's manganese and brass and
expensive precious metals
that's
anymore.
precisely the case. But they did make precious metal bicentennial coins, and they were made out of silver, and they are these coins. And they did a special bicentennial proof set that you see right here that's in silver. They did a special bicentennial mint set that's in silver, and it's right here. So what you get here for $79.95, is 6 silver bicentennial coins.
Wow, so that's gonna be 1976 was the bicentennial.
Yeah.
From
So
the 200th birthday.
Now, once again, so let's say you were to try to buy these coins individually. You know, we do this a lot. And interestingly enough, people go, well, who buys these coins individually? The answer to that is most of them are sold individually.
Really?
Okay, there's far more sold individually than they are in sets, because it's way more profitable to open up the set than it is to sell them like this. Because if you were to try to buy this coin individually, it's gonna run you $57.50, and this one's gonna run you $47.95. Means the $2 in here are 105 bucks. We're $79.95 for all 6 of them. The half dollars are $24 a piece, almost 50 bucks for the 2 half dollars. Now you're up to $150. The quarters are $20 a piece, another $40. Basically, on a coin-by-coin basis, you save over $100. You get both sets in the original government packaging. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to open this up, because this is the way it came to you. It had this little thing. It was in an exterior box, 1776, 1976. Okay. United States bicentennial proof silver set. Isn't that cool? It lifts up so you can see the reverse. It has the exclusive design that was only in the bicentennial. Then it has the certificate of authenticity that explains United States proof silver bicentennial set. I want you to look at this. Notice something. Look at these. You know what that is? That is where the certificate of authenticity sat on those coins for 40 years.
Oh, really?
That's what happens when this is closed up for 40 years, and you can even see where the ribbon went. See when you take the certificate out? That this one goes, you can see where the ribbon went right there. So there's the coin, there's the ribbon, there's the quarter, there's the half dollar, and that goes just like that. And that's the way it was for about 40 years. And then we were able to get our hands on it, so we give it to you, because that's how we get coins that are of this quality. So when you look at this coin, so you understand these are silver coins. These are kind of cardboardy kind of things. I mean, you know, after 40 years, I mean, it's pretty easy to have problems with this, to have problems with this piece of paper that's 40 years old that you're going to have right there. That's the certificate of authenticity. So you're going to get the 6 silver coins for like 12 bucks a piece, okay? For like 12, 13 bucks a piece for the 6 silver coins, when they're gonna run at minimum $20 a piece, and the dollars are average $50 a piece if you buy them individually, but you're gonna get them instead of $100 for the 2 silver bicentennials. And understand they're different coins, because this is uncirculated and this is proof. So you wanna own both of those coins. So to make your silver bicentennial dollar set complete, you need both of those coins, and that's why people pay $50 a piece, and it's a $100 value just for the Eisenhowers in here.
I love the old packaging. I mean,
I think it's
something
spectacular.
really fascinating about thinking that these were actually, you know, put together 40 years ago. You have the red, white, and blue. You have the great little script.
United States Mint Silver Bicentennial Uncirculated set. Here's the thing. I still don't understand what they're saying here. Open frame out flat. I guess that's like this. Okay. blue side down with the front section of the frame to your left, peel off the wax paper, I guess that's that right there, completely to expose the adhesive and center the coin pack and then close it back up.
I think you could stick it in.
You could if you wanted to peel this thing off and make this all still stick together like this. Isn't that cool?
I mean, it's just so neat to think, you know, you have something, you're going to own something that really is like museum quality, something that is heirloom quality, estate quality. I love that you're going to get that home today for 2 flexible payments. And we're going to move right along. We've got a lot of coin collectors watching and shopping with us. Thanks so much for tuning in. How about this? How about $100 off? What are we looking at there, Mike?
Wow. Well, the United States government decides to celebrate its 225th anniversary, okay? And they did so with the United States Mint, what they called an enhanced uncirculated collectible set. Okay, they've only done a handful of enhanced uncirculated coins in the history of the United States Mint. They did some Sacagawea golden dollars, they did a Kennedy $50, and they did a silver eagle. That was it. They did an entire set in enhanced uncirculated for the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. And they did that in 2017. It sold out instantly. And what I have right here is I have some final quantities on this. I have some final quantities on this at a $100 price break to be able to get the entire set for less than the cost of certification done in EU 70. Absolutely, positively perfect. And understand, at $249, the box itself, I think, is $49.95. So you're literally down to $199 for the coins. Right. You get 10 certified perfect coins. Now, the key to it, this coin right here, which I think at some point, $249.95. It is the only enhanced uncirculated Lincoln cent ever done in the history of the United States Mint. You're looking at it right there. It is the second rarest San Francisco minted Lincoln cent ever done by the United States Mint. That rarity, that collectability, that desirability by itself is absolutely amazing. There's only one other Kennedy $50 done in enhanced uncirculated, and that was in the 2014 set. That coin, the 2014 Kennedy, is about $199 coin. About $199 coin. I've got it in here for basically $24.99. Sacagawea golden dollars, they've done a couple of enhanced uncirculated Sacagaweas. They've done what are called the coin and currency sets. Those are going to average about $300 a coin. They did 3 of them. We're going to be $24.99 or 99 cents on a per coin basis. You want the only 5 enhanced uncirculated Washington quarters ever done? Those are right there at $24. Now remember, it's $30. It is $30 to certify a coin. So that's when I can sell you these coins for less than the cost of certification. Quantities are phenomenally limited. I'm still going to give you the red oak presentation box. Look, when you take $100 off a set, it's quite easy. You know, we're just going to go ahead and keep that box. Okay. No, we're going to go ahead and give you the box because it's still a $49.95 value. The entire set fits very nicely right in there, all 10 of the coins.
I mean, you're going to want to have a presentation box, and you just don't find these incredible sets anywhere else but right here at HSN.
Oh yeah, this set's 100% exclusive to us here at HSN.
Yeah, you can't buy these by the set. Right. You don't get the red box included, and you don't get these incredible values like $100 off our regular price. It is our final show with Mike for the entire month, so there's never been a better time to jump right in. Now would be a good time to place your order on anything that you've been shopping for and anything else you might want to consider before the end of the evening. Make sure that you reserve one. You always have 30 days. You know, get it home. We have a 30-day guarantee, and I would love for you to see this for yourself. And I think, you know, the rave reviews on so many of your other coins really speak volumes about that. What you deliver, Mike, is exactly what you say you're going to deliver.
And that's one of the big things. And it's nice when we sell certified coins because they are what they are, and I think that's an important thing. People ask me what enhanced uncirculated is. Let me go to right here is probably the easiest way to do that. What they do is they laser finish the dies that strike the coin so that when you see this, like the $50, notice how it's shiny in there, and this is all shiny in here, same with this, and it gives it this kind of ethereal look where they take the planchet, bombard it with millions of little glass beads, and then they laser finish the die. So the Liberty, as you can see, has that. that. If you go over here to the penny, you see the 1 cent is kind of shiny in there. That's because they laser finished the die over that 1 cent. If I go ahead and take the Lincoln cent on this side, you can see it has this kind of otherworldly matte finish to it. And that enhanced uncirculated look is truly spectacular and unique to the United States Mint. Put all that together, a 100% purchase, a 100% buy, $100 savings, less than the cost of certification.
So enjoy that today. That's 653-116. So we saved a couple minutes at the end of our show to go back to our showstopper, Mike. And this was something I know you've been very passionate about. And let's give everyone another chance to shop for the Lincoln Penny and Clad Proof set.
Okay, well, here's what this deal is. And I want to sell this because this is going to be a sellout. This is going to be my last primetime presentation on this for certainly the month. One of the reasons we have this show was to be able to do this set. And that's a great shot right there. The very first West Point minted Lincoln cent ever done by the United States government. Well, here's the problem and here's the issue. This is proof 70, 349 in the limited edition. I got about 170, I think, is what we have in this, 159 already going out of this, only 159. Here's the key.
So wait, there was only 389 made?
Yes, well, that we have in the first day of issue. So PR70 is perfect. Here's the problem. Normally, PR70, no big deal. Normally, PR70 is a set that is, quite easy to be able to get, or relatively easy in a modern American coin. Not with this one. The United States government, when they added this as a special coin, sent it out in a baggie. And when they did that and they sent it out in that baggie, they precluded these from being absolutely perfect. I have graded 4,000 sets. I have graded 4,000 sets, and we were able to get, we don't even have the whole 349. As a matter of fact, we have 159 of these left, because this is the way the Mint sent it out. Getting a proof 70, out of 4,000 sets, I got about 200 of them. Already, as you can see, about 4 dozen of these gone. This is going to be a one-time only deal. In proof 70, absolutely positively perfect. You get that Lincoln cent, that West Point minted Lincoln cent. You get it in absolutely perfect condition. I wish I could have done a limited edition of 3,000 or 5,000. I could have sold every single solitary one of them. But I can tell you right now, first day of issue, good luck finding a first day of issue at $249. Now, not only do you get the coin, I'm going to give you the entire proof set, the rest of the proof set, and I'm going to give you the Red Oak presentation box, which is what makes this truly spectacular. So the United States Mint, in its entire history, it has been making the Lincoln cent for 110 years. You know how many West Point minted Lincoln cents, West Point mint marked Lincoln cents there are? This coin. And of the thousands and thousands and thousands of coins I've graded, only a couple of hundred have been PR70, because the United States Mint took a great coin and absolutely positively wrecked it by sending it out in a baggie that they've done this. You can barely get proof 69s, let alone proof 70s on this. So they are almost impossible to get in perfect grade PR70. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. This is our first day of issue. This is an absolute, positive, guaranteed, 100% guaranteed sellout, folks. We have like 12 dozen of these sets is all that I am able to do. I wished I could have done thousands. I wished I could have done and made it, $99 or $199, but I just couldn't. $249 is actually, for a first day of issue, West Point minted Lincoln cent is a one-time only deal. They've never done this before. Is absolutely, positively, I think, one of the great deals in the marketplace. If you want the only West Point minted and mint-marked Lincoln cent in the history of the United States government in its absolutely perfect PR70 condition, you really have to act now, because I can't express to you the phenomenal limited quantities of this particular coin. It's simply non-existent in PR70. And I know they're going to make, they're probably going to make 200 or 300 or 400,000 of these, which is still ridiculously rare. But in PR70, there are only going to be maybe a couple thousand total coins across all the grading companies. In Annex first day of issue, there's going to be 349. This is quite likely your only prime time opportunity to be able to get the PR70. I'm going to try to get PR69s. As PR69s at $99, we've sold thousands of sets. We've graded thousands and thousands of sets. Only a couple of hundred of the PR70 perfect pennies. It's critical. It's crucial that you understand the rarity. You're going to get the rest of the proof set. This is the regular proof set. You get that. You get the penny. You get the red oak presentation box. Yeah. This is I can't impress upon you enough. If you're one of my regular collectors, folks, you have to 100% take my word on this one. Get this coin. I don't say that very often. This is going to be incredibly special with a grading percentage in the low single digits in PR70. They're going to be impossible for us to recreate. Please, please, please get in on this. You will not regret this one.
Mike, we love having your passion and your knowledge and your expertise here in our studio. I hope you all had a chance to shop the entire collection of our coins on hsn.com. My name's Sarah. I'll see you tomorrow. We got some great fashion and Tony Little tomorrow. But in the meantime, here it's time for Your Kitchen with Shannon Smith. So I'm going to hand it over to her. She's going to tell you everything you need to know.
Are you ready? Wait a minute.